What it do, black people? It's your girl, Miss Blacktion, or the Queen of Blacktion, whatever you prefer. Here with you today on another episode of Blacktion Plan. I'm really excited about today's topic just because y'all been a little mad about the stuff that I've been saying about black women. And the thing is, like, if you guys can see the video, if you guys are looking at me, I am a black woman. So I am not in any way, form, or fashion bashing black women. But see, the thing is, I was born into this messed up world just like the rest of us black people were. And at the end of the day, we all have problems, myself included. So over the years, I'm 30 now, I'll be 31. I just paid attention to some things and realized a few things. And truth is truth. There are some very key patterns that exist amongst black women that are not okay. There are also some patterns that exist amongst black women that are great. So we love as black women to be called out for the good things that we do, but oftentimes we have a problem whenever people begin to hold us accountable for the things that we do that's not so good. So I just wanted to use my platform to address the real issues that we have going on with us as black people, okay? I don't want to talk about none of that fake stuff. I don't want to talk real-ish and just sound good, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for truth. And truth is, our Blacktions as black people really say a lot about us. They really say a lot of things about us, but until somebody has the ability to put these things into perspective in a way that can really make all the way sense, we're going to be confused. Right now, we're confused. Black women are confused. So, I say all that to say, don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my head. However, just listen to it and think about it for a little bit. You will come to find that there is truth to the things that I say. Maybe it's not true for you as a black woman, but I guarantee you know somebody in your life is true for. So, and also I want to just say this, guys. I appreciate the feedback that you guys give me because I learn from it. I'm a thinker, so I love feedback. I love conversation. You guys don't make me mad when you send me these messages on my website. But I would really appreciate it if you guys begin to put these comments on like the Instagram post. Put these comments on the Facebook post that you see, so that way other people can join in and give their insight. Blacktion Plan, this video, blog or vlog, whatever you want to call it, this is for constructive conversation. I know, because this is who I am in real life, that things that I say have the ability to be a little controversial, and they may even rub you the wrong way. I'm okay with that. Tell me how you feel. Don't come behind the message and say it. Say it publicly, because guess what? There may be other people out there, other black people out there, who feel or think the same way that you think, and I believe we need to have a constructive conversation about it. So, black women, first of all, I'm not a fighter, okay? I'm not gonna fight y'all, okay? So all y'all threats and everything, y'all mad, really, y'all have to understand it's because you guys are bitter. So all of you angry black women who have been sending me messages and threats and all of that, like, you need to go watch the video titled The Bitter Black Woman, The Broken Black Woman, and then watch the Black Woman Blacktion Plan, because at the end of the day, black ladies, our Blacktions speak louder than our words, and as long as we show up in situations to be negative, be mean, and be hateful, that says more about us in our heart than it does about the person that we're cussing out, okay? So, I'm here today with you guys, with my live audience. Shout out to my live audience. Hey, Carson. Good to see you again. And today, we're talking about the brainwashed black woman. Now, I want to get right into it because, I'm a professional, but I'm a black girl. So, I've had some challenges finding my balance between the two, because I cuss you out. I tell you about yourself real quick. However, you know what I mean? I'm a leader, and it means a lot to me to always hold myself accountable to leadership principles, which would require me to communicate effectively with people versus cussing them out. So, let's get right into this brainwashed black woman. So, I believe that black women were brainwashed in a variety of areas. However, there are some key areas that we are brainwashed in, and I want to talk about those areas today. There are five things we're going to talk about. I'm going to start breaking these things down for y'all too, because y'all trying to come for me, and I appreciate it, but I'm not going to cuss y'all out, so I'm just going to tell y'all. I'm breaking down 5 areas And shout out to my live audience where black women have been brainwashed. Okay, so area number one, black women have been brainwashed to believe that they were strong. Live audience, let me know if you agree, disagree, or what your comments are. And I'm going to be occasionally looking down at you guys so that way I can take any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, or confusions that you have. But black women were brainwashed to believe that they were strong. For all you that's gonna be like, oh no, I am strong. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, hear me out first. Now, when I say strong, it's like there's a psychology behind anyone's actions. See, what we see in each other's actions is just a reflection of what we think and what's going on in our mind. So when a black woman convinces herself that she's strong, as things happen, as adversity comes her way, she's gonna go back to that strong place and tell herself things like, I'm strong, I can do this, I gotta be strong, I gotta be strong. Well, black women, you weren't built to be strong. That's the problem. So whenever you're going through these adversities in life and going through these challenges and you keep telling yourself you're strong, that's why you're further confusing yourself and further hurting yourself because you're not strong. You were brainwashed to believe that you're strong. You were built powerful, black woman. Black women are powerful, not strong. What is a strong black woman? And who came up with that narrative? Where did the term strong black woman come from? Someone educate me, because I could be ignorant, I could be uneducated, but let me know if someone out there knows. Where did the term strong black woman come from? Because we weren't created to be strong. We were created powerful. Now, black women, one of our powers is that we feel everything. Okay? We feel everything to the depth of how we should feel it. So whenever there is confusion, and confusion has a name, right? So if someone is betraying you, black woman, and someone is lying to you, you're going to feel the betrayal and you're going to feel the lie, okay? And that's two different feelings. It's two different things that you're going to feel from being betrayed and then from being lied to. So what happens is if you're going through a situation and someone betrays you and lies to you and then maybe physically abuse you, that's three different feelings that are going to come from three different assaults, so to speak. And you're going to tell yourself, oh, I'm strong. I'm going to be strong. That's not how it works. What you have to do is you have to address the fact that all three of those things have the ability, which depending on who's harming you, it will make you weak. It will hurt you. It will bring you to a very, very dark place. And you know what? You can't always be strong in that. So what happens is you convince yourself that you're strong in a situation that actually makes you weak. And because you're trying to be strong, you're trying to be something that you're not. Ultimately, you succeed at failing. I'm going to say that again. I'm not trying to be funny. You succeed at failing. You succeed at being strong in a situation where you weren't built to be strong in. So ultimately, yeah, you're going to appear to be strong because you've convinced yourself of that, and that's the way the mind works. The mind does what you tell it to do. So if you keep telling yourself that you're strong, although you're in a situation that will make you weak, has the potential to make you weak, and usually your actions are showing that you're weak in, you're just going to make yourself weaker. And I know that's going to sound crazy as hell to a few people, but that's really what it is, okay? Black women were not created strong. We were brainwashed to believe that we're strong. So moving forward, black ladies, stop trying to be strong. That's not who you are. We get our strength from our black men. We get our strength from our men. That's our strong point. They get their power from us. It's an exchange. You see, we're the power, they're the strength. Okay, so we're not strong, we're powerful. But one of our biggest powers is the fact that we feel everything. So as you go through life, as you experience challenges, as you guys are experiencing adversities, don't try to be strong, try to be powerful. And in your power, acknowledge the fact that you know what, this situation that made me a little weak. This situation is getting me off my queendom, so to speak. But you know what? I gotta address these things. I gotta address these issues because not only will I learn valuable lessons as a black woman, but at the end of the day, black women, we're nurturers. Whether you are a mother or not, you still have that power and ability to nurture. So in your pain and in your adversity, you're not supposed to be strong. You got to allow yourself to be weak and to sit in the depth of your frustration. So that way, you can take them lessons and go love on the community, and you can teach those lessons to those that you love. And one of the main people that will benefit from your wisdom as a black woman is your black man. Okay? Number two, black women were brainwashed to believe that they were independent. Well, this is a problem because we're not, first of all, as black people, we are interdependent. We actually depend on each other for survival. I don't know any black person that's actually by themselves on their own. You know, we love to scream that I'm out here on my own. I ain't got nobody. Well, black women, that's a lie. Because if you work, you dependent on a job. If you take your kids to daycare, you depend on somebody to watch your kids. If your mama watch your kids for you on the weekend, you're depending on someone for something. You're not independent. But what happens is black women, what we do, we've been brainwashed, really. It's a brainwash thing. This is why the title of this video is The Brainwashed Black Woman. Because we've been brainwashed to believe that we were independent. So what we do with our independent selves is walk around and treat the very people that help us like crap. We treat the people that we actually depend on like crap because we done convinced ourselves we independent, so we don't appreciate nothing we have. We don't appreciate the people who are actually there for us. You know what I'm saying? And then also what we'll do with our independent self, honey, we will minimize the things that people do because we're not grateful anyway. We're not grateful because we convinced ourselves in our minds that we're independent. Therefore, we're not giving ourselves the mental capacity to show appreciation to the fact that we do actually have people in our corner. Yes, we may pay our own bills. We can pay our own car payment. We can take out the trash. We can mow the lawn. We can do all this stuff ourselves. Yes, we do, black women. However, there is something in our life that we are dependent on someone else for. And you know what? There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. But stop telling yourself that you're independent because it's a counterproductive thing and it's only hurting you in the end, black ladies. You're not independent. You depend on someone. And let me tell you this. If you got a baby, for all you baby mamas out there, if you have children, you depended on the man for that child, whether you wanted it or not. You would not have your child had it not been for that man. So stop saying you're independent because there are a lot of things that we don't do by ourselves, black women. There are a lot of things that we do by ourselves, but then there are a lot of things that we don't do by ourselves. So we have to stop allowing ourselves to live according to the brainwashing that has been forced against us and understand we're not independent and there's nothing wrong with that. We could be codependent. We could be interdependent. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. Number three. Black women have been brainwashed to believe that they can survive without a man. Now, I just want to correct the narrative because there are a lot of black men out there. Thank you. Shout out to my live audience. They're telling me to stay positive. Y'all know I'm going to stay positive. But number three, black women have been brainwashed to believe that they can survive without their man. Let's correct the narrative. Black women can survive without a no good man. But black women, we need a good man in our life. A good man. A good man. Not a piece of a man, not a half of a man, but a good man, okay? So, black women, we can't survive without our men because, see, remember we were brainwashed to believe that we were independent, we can do it on our own. See, the reason why is because it's destruction of the black community as a whole. You know what I mean? And it just shows because we walking around like, I don't need no nigga, I don't need no nigga for nothing. Well, I know something that became relevant in the black community at a point in time was the Bobs, the battery operated boyfriends. But I mean, still, you depending on the Bob, you're dependent on something. So you know what I'm saying? It's like we can't survive without a strong black man. We could survive without a no good black man, of course. But we need a strong black man in our life because one of the main things that will provide us with is balance. You know what I mean? Because that's where we get our strength from. And a lot of us black women are so weak, we wear our feelings on our shoulders. We're so weak, and it's because we haven't had a black man to really come and give us that strength that we need. Starting with our fathers. A lot of our fathers weren't there for us. You know what I mean? So we don't know how to really be strong, black women, but we're telling ourselves that we are strong when we wasn't built strong. You see what I'm saying? We have to develop that strength over time, and usually we gain that from somewhere. So I'm not saying that only a black man can give that to you. What I'm saying is you got to shift your mindset so that you can receive the answers that you need so that you could be more whole and effective as a black woman. Because on the flip, we convince ourselves that we don't need a man, but then a lot of us are walking around saying there ain't no more good men left. Well, you done shattered their heart. You done shattered their spirit. You done told them you don't need them. And if you know the one thing about a man needs to feel needed. A man wants to feel needed. And so if you telling him you don't need him, you just shattered him, sis. So it's like, we got to correct our mindset as black women so that way we could be more whole and more effective in the black community. And ultimately, we can go and partner up with some of these good black men out here who actually need us and we need them. That was number 3. So number 4 is we black women were brainwashed to believe the wrong things about our kitty cat. I'm gonna say it again. We were brainwashed to believe the wrong things about our kitty cat. So it was this post I had shared on the Blacktion Plan social media, which I need to go find it and maybe put it on this video. So let me give a moment of silence real quick so I can put that post. Okay, so I'm trying to put that post on here, and it's saying, you know, I got good kitty cat. I cook, I clean, and some other things. You know, like pretty much I'm the best woman there is. Well, we've been brainwashed to believe that because we have a poo nanny and a dude can stick his little thing in there, we've been brainwashed to believe that that's the power that we have in our kitty cat. Black women, that's not where the power lies. Okay. The power lies in the fact that that thing pushes life into this world. And some of us don't even get the opportunity to push life because of C-section, but it's through that thing, okay? That's the only power in it. Now, if you want to relate that power to a man, yeah, every man gonna want it, unless he gay. You know what I'm saying? But what you have to understand is that a real man, a strong man, ain't moved by what's in between your legs. A strong man, a real man is moved by who you are on the inside. He's moved by your character. That poo nanny is just a plus. See, we living in a day and time, black women, where our men don't want to get screwed. They want to get healed. You know, they want a place of peace. Our black men got a heart in this world. They can go get kitty cat anywhere. Okay? Like, come on now, let's be real. It's too many of us black women out here that'll give it away for free. We'll give it away if you look like you got some money. We'll give it away if you act like you know what I'm saying? So, ladies, our black men can get that kitty cat anywhere. That's not where our power lies. And we've been brainwashed to believe that it is. Understand, black women, that the power lies in your Blacktions. It lies in who you are at heart. It lies in who you show up as in the world every single day. And then last but not least, black women have been brainwashed to believe that there is some type of justification or excuse for the things that they do when they are in their feelings. I'm going to say that again. Black women think that there is some type of justification or excuse for the things that they do when they in their feelings. And that's not cool. And sorry to my live audience. I am seeing the comments and everything, but really, I just gotta, and I have 2 of y'all's live audiences. Preach, sis. And really, y'all doing a lot of talking amongst each other on here, and so, and I my live audience is cut up, but I hear y'all, I see y'all. I'll probably continue on the conversation with you guys after this, but yeah, we gotta make this happen today because I gotta go ahead and get these black women together, especially for you black women who coming for me in the messages. Why don't you, let's have a conversation about it publicly. I'd love to have you on a show, whatever. But black women were brainwashed to believe, last and final point, that there is some type of justification in what we do when we in our feelings. Let me elaborate. Okay, so a black woman could be hurt. Well, look, I'm a black woman, so I know I have gotten in my feelings and done some things, okay? Like tried to hit somebody with my car, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, okay, now, yeah, he was wrong for what he did to me. However, I was wrong for what I did back to him. And we have to understand, black women, that there is no justification for us doing mean, irrational, devious, manipulative things just because we've been hurt. It's not justified. I know I slept with him and I cheated, but I was just in such a vulnerable place. I was so emotional, I didn't know what to do. Well, okay, that's some honesty. You didn't know what to do, but don't think that somebody's supposed to feel sorry for you because you was emotional. Like, right is right and wrong is wrong, black women, and there is no justification for your wrong behavior. There is no justification for the irrational, crazy, psychotic things that we be doing sometimes. And then expect somebody to, have empathy for us. Expect somebody to feel sorry for us. Like, no, it's sickening. And I'm going to tell you, I'm a black woman. I started after a while frustrated frustrated my own self with my emotions. Like, God damn, like I can't get past all these emotions. So I had to. This was the Black Woman Blacktion plan is a plan that I had to take myself. Because I'm a black woman, I was born into some crap, into some dysfunction, and I had to get my life together. So I'm telling you these things, black ladies, from a place of experience. And we are going to be moving forward after the last part of this 5-part series next Friday. We're going to be moving forward and talking about black men. And here's the thing. I'm going to have black men joining on that conversation because I don't need to get up here and speak about black men like I'm a black man, but I'm a black woman and I know firsthand about everything that I'm speaking about everything that I have mentioned in this entire series about the black woman. I know what I'm talking about because I'm a black woman and I'm not perfect. I got 3 kids, honey, by 2 different men. I can't tell you guys enough how imperfect I am, but what I've done is I have paid attention, I have learned from the things that I have experienced and went through, and I have grown. You know what I mean? And I have realized that there was a lot of purpose in my pain. There was a lot of purpose in my pain, and I appreciate that. So, black ladies, there's no justification in the things that you do just because you hurt or in your feelings. Now, when you do things because you in your feelings, own that shit, sis. Own it. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's my thing. If I did it and I was wrong, I'm going to stand in it because I'm a conscious person. A lot of us are as black women. I knew I was wrong as I was doing it. I didn't care. So the truth is I did it and I didn't care about the fact that I did it. But what I'm not going to do is try to sit here and explain to you about how I was in my feelings. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I have to accept the fact that I'm wrong. And black ladies, y'all got to do the same. Okay? And we have to stop allowing the things that we was brainwashed to believe to hold true in our minds and hearts. We have to understand, black women, that we are not at all perfect, and shit, right now we're not even at our best. You know what I mean? It's a lot of black men out here that need us. A lot of our children need us, and we're not even being whole women in the lives of our kids. Period. So, hey, I just want the best for y'all black women, and I want y'all to realize that when you get offended by something, your offense is a blaction. And when you are offended by something that's actually true, by something that actually exists in the world today, let me tell you, not only are you revealing the fact that you're guilty, okay, but you're also revealing the fact that you're in your feelings and emotional and you lack self-control and you also lack understanding for things that are actually happening. You know, y'all can be mad at me and y'all can shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I just hope you take some of this truth, receive it in your heart, and get some healing, black ladies. So, 5 things I want black ladies to begin to just focus on every day. Because you've been brainwashed to believe that you are strong. You've been brainwashed to believe that you're independent. You've been brainwashed to believe that you can survive in this world without men. You've been brainwashed to believe the wrong things about the power in your kitty cat. And you've been brainwashed to believe that you can justify your actions because you mad, or because you hurt, or because you sad, or because you feel lonely. It's no justification, black ladies. And everybody, black people everywhere, join me on this Blacktion plan journey because, you know, things are changing. For those of you who don't know, I do have a background in public relations and marketing. So this Blacktion plan vlog is part of my business, which I help black businesses grow. I do work with businesses that are ran by other cultures, not black people, but I'm passionate about my culture. I'm passionate about black people. So I also offer services that are catered specifically to the black-owned business, to the black entrepreneur. So this video blog is just an extension of that. You know what I mean? So I'm working with black people all the time. I'm working with people all the time. And my clientele, obviously, because this is my second business, I had a PR firm that I ran under a different name. And so I still always had clients, but I'm picking up more clients because I have to do my work. I have to live my life according to what my purpose is in my community. So I'm getting busy, and I don't got time for y'all's craziness behind the scenes. Like, come at me on Instagram or Facebook and let's talk about it. I'm not even gonna respond to the negativity. You know what I mean? But someone else out there will. And at the end of the day, we need to have more constructive conversations about the real issues that are affecting us as black people. And we need to have some real conversations because we say a lot of things, but our blacktions, like really contradict half the real that we be talking about, right? So if you haven't already done so, please make sure you subscribe to Blacktion Plan right now on YouTube. There's a little button on the bottom of this video that will allow you to subscribe. Leave a comment. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or confusions, leave them under this video, or even find Blacktion Plan on Instagram and Facebook and leave a comment there. Also, you can subscribe online to the Blacktion Plan mailing list at www.blacktionplan.com, where you can receive weekly emails about the Blacktion plans and also other things that are going on in the Blacktion world. And then last but not least, make sure y'all like this video and share it, because I need black women anywhere, everywhere to receive this message and hear it. And hopefully you'll start showing up different in the world, because hey, there is a black man out there that needs you, and I'm sure there's a child out there that depends on you, black ladies. So it's really important that we get our minds right, we get our hearts right, and we get our life right, so that way we can be more powerful in the lives of our loved ones and also in our community. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. And remember, black people, your Blacktions speak louder than your words. Please be mindful, because you never know what your Blacktions are saying about you. And then also tune in next Friday as we finish this series off with the lonely black woman. And black men, if you're out there and watching this video, please know that I need you guys to join me on these conversations that I'm about to be able to have about the black man. I need your validation, or I need you to challenge some of the things that are going to be said, because the same way we've been having this conversation about black women, we need to begin to have this conversation about black men. So any black men out there that are willing to join me on this conversation, please send me an email to info@blacktionplan.com. That's info@blacktionplan.com. You can also find me on Facebook or Instagram at Blacktion Plan. I will see you wonderful, amazing black people next time.